Okay, now we're back in action, and this time it's for real. So, I think it didn't record the story, so I'm gonna have to tell it again. So, I was walking down the street in Cape May when I was probably 14 years old, and I saw somebody who said to me as I walked by, I was with my parents, and he said to me, I looked like a young Sophia Loren, which coincidentally, or maybe not, my granddaughter's name is
Ella Loren.
That's right, Ella Loren. So the funny thing is, maybe 60 years later, I saw somebody in the street when I was walking on Madison Avenue. Or was it or maybe 5th? Elliot, what? I think it was somewhere where, I think it was by Harry Winston's and Henry Bendel's. So, I walked down the street and a big crowd of people were there. I couldn't understand why. And they saw this man, very distinguished man. He looked like, I'm sorry? Amara, I'm trying to do a show over here.
Ew.
So, what? What are you saying? Okay, so I saw this man, yes, very distinguished man, and I believe he was, I didn't know who he was. I said, Elliot, who is that gentleman? He looks very distinguished. And I saw so many people running up to him in crowds and people with the headphones things and
whatnot.
And what? Whatnot? Oh, yes, the headphones and whatnot. So I saw this man, and I said, Elliot, I have to go. Who is this that they're making a whole big to-do about him? So I went up to this man, and I said, excuse me, hello? And he looked at me, and he didn't look very happy. And I said, I know you from somewhere, and why are all these people talking to you? And he said to me, excuse me, miss, it's not very polite. And I said, God, don't tell me I'm not polite. I want to know who you are, because I've seen you before, and all of these people are all over the place asking questions and with the pictures and whatnot. And I don't appreciate walking down the street and not being able to get past you to go into Harry Winston's. And he said, excuse me, miss. I have to interrupt you. While I do believe you're being a bit rude, I do admire the what's the word that he used? He said, I admire the chutzpah in you. And I said, why, thank you, sir, but that's just how I am. And he said, you know, you look very familiar. You look like a young Sophia Loren. And I said, wait a second. That's when I realized you are the person I met when I was 14 years old out in Cape May when I was walking by the art galleries with my parents. And he said, you know, miss, I get that a lot, that people think they know me. And I said, no, 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 I remember. And he said, wait a sec. I do remember you. I do. And I remember I told you you were going to be a big star. And you know what? I think I'm going to help you with that. Do you know who I am? And I said, no, that's why I came up to you, because I don't know who you are. I know you're blocking all the traffic in the street over here. And he said, no, no, no. Listen, I am a famous record producer. I produced Mariah Houston. And I said, you did you? And he said, yes. And I said, really now? And I looked at Elliot and I said, this gentleman is a famous record producer. He produced Mariah Houston.
Carrie.
And Mariah Carrie Houston.
No.
Harry Winston.
Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney Houston, yes. And he said he wanted to see if I could maybe be that big star that he told me he thought I would be. So we went into the studio, and he said to me, I want you to sing your heart out. And I said, I will give it my best try. So we went into the studio, and he played the song for me, and I started singing. And then, wouldn't you know it, who walked into the studio? Richie, what's the colored man? What is the colored man, Richie,
Lionel Richie Valens?
Lionel Richie walked in, and he said, we're gonna do a new song, a repeat of a song.
Play?
A remake of a song. And we started doing a famous song that he sings. Dancing on the Ceiling. And he said, oh, what a feeling. And I dancing on, I could, hello, Elliot, your phone's ring, hello. And then the next thing I know, Lionel Richie said, you know what, you should do hello. And we did a song, hello, that I've never heard before. And I just was saying, hello, hello. And he was going, is it me you're looking for? Hello, hello, hello. Elliot, your phone's, hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? And then I heard it on the radio. And then it was a big, tremendous hit. And then I started to make music, and I became a big star. And we did, hello, is it me you're looking for? And then we were doing other songs. What is the other songs we were doing? What is the other songs we were doing? I think he said to me, you know what? I think we're onto something here. And then we started doing some other, that crazy, with the music and the Harris. And then the next thing I know, I see this like exotic looking woman coming in, and she looked like she was from the islands of something, she looked like she was from the islands, and she's singing a song, and there's music. It was just so overwhelming. So they're playing some music, and she's singing and singing, and songs are going, and all this hoopla, and all the people are in the studio, and this Harris person is doing something and pushing all these buttons, and there's so many buttons, and it's such a commotion. I gavolt, and the next thing I know, I hear people going, what is the song that they were singing again?
This is what you came for?
This is what you came for, and the girl is baby, and I started singing along. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And she's looking at you, and she's looking at you, baby. This is what you came for. A lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, and she's looking at you. And then I turned around, and Harris, his girlfriend, comes into the studio. Taylor Swift comes into the studio, and she's singing along with me. Lightning strikes, and she's harmonizing. Like, come here, Daniel, come with me. We'll reenact it. Come over here, like this. We were going, lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, and she's looking at you. No, she's looking at you. No, she's looking at you. She's looking at you. I think she's looking at you. You want an apple?
No.
Apple?
Fine, I'll have one.
Okay. Is it good? Lightning
apple. Golden apple.
Apple.
Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian Mountains.
Grandma Lily likes Christina Applegate.
Applegate. Computer. Store.
She likes Apple better than Microsoft. Just kidding.
So that was the way I became a famous musical artist. And it's a wonderful, wonderful story, and a wonderful, wonderful man gave me my big break. He was very, very distinguished. You should see his apartment. I went into his closet. He has his special, very own shoe shine machine. And his shoes are very shiny. And when he wants to wear a suit, he pushes a button, and the button brings all of his suits around and around on a carousel. And the one that he wants to wear, it comes out. And that's why he's so distinguished. I don't believe he's ever worn the same suit twice. I don't believe it's ever happened. And this man, a wonderful, wonderful man. He's wonderful. And we ended up meeting him for dinner. Probably, I think we've met him now 4 times. And every time he sees me, he says, you. And I say, you. And they're looking at you. And he says, no, they're looking at you. And it's just a wonderful time. Wonderful. Just exquisite.
Lovely.
It's lovely. Lovely. So that's the story. Now you know. And if you ever have a question, you could ask me. You can ask me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Okay.
I got the
Elliot, we need to go. Elliot, get your phone. Don't forget your phone. Hello? Oh, your father is driving me crazy. He's driving me crazy.
Are you getting into another episode? Are you having another episode?
It's not so easy. Your father had surgery. It's not so easy. You think it's so easy. You
let me down. You let me down.
I guess I am no good. I guess I am no good. No, you don't appreciate anything I've ever done.
Oh.
And you're right. Yes, you're right. I'm no good. I don't know. I don't.
Don't.
I was saying goodbye, and now I'm about to cry. And now I don't know why.
Creepy.
I think maybe Mr. Davis, maybe I should also try that rapping stuff with all the rhymes I'm doing. What do you think? What are you doing?
Apple?
Apple?
Here's a million apples.
Oh, they're so yummy. They're so yummy in your tummy.
Well,
And it's from me.
well,
God.
Mara, she's going to start having digestive problems. He's going to have diarrhea.
Oh my God.
I should have never gave it to you. I'm sorry, but cry or pay.
Did you say diarrhea? Oh.
Oh no. This is
This is what.
This is a cross.
Is this what you came for?
This is a crossover episode for season 2.
This is a time I remember when I was a girl and I was walking down the Warsaw ghetto. This is the Cape May of Warsaw. So I was walking down the street and I saw a man, and this man came up to me and he said, "You know what? You look like a young what are we talking about again?" So he said, "You look like a young you look like a young Barbara Streisand." And I said to the man, "You look like
What do you look like? You look like a young Smogolovich."
So anyway, 60 years later, I am walking down the street. I'm walking down the street right by a beautiful Daffy's. And I see this man. And I said to myself, this man, he looks very, very familiar. I think this man is Chaim Rabinowitz. He's a very, very famous producer. He produces songs for Shlomo Kleinfeld. Shlomo Kleinfeld sings all these very beautiful songs, and he wanted me to be a song singer. So we went into his studio in his garage, and in the garage it was all this beautiful, beautiful equipment. Equipment. So he puts on the phonograph and he's turning the wheel on the phonograph. It was a very, very beautiful, a very brand new, high-tech phonograph, and he turned the crank, and we did the crank, and we did the song, and this song was called
Phonograph Blues. Wild Rules.
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. And that's how I became a very famous song singer.
No, singer-songwriter.
A singer-songwriter. Except I don't know how to sing or write a song or write so
Why'd you do that?
That's the story.
I can't.
Baby, dee la la la, oh la la la, dee la la la, lightning.
Giga. Ow.
You, dee la la, dee la la. That's my story. This reminds me of the Family Feud. You were telling me of Family Feud. This time they asked me so many questions. I didn't know any of them. They asked me all these questions. But one question they told me I got right, I didn't understand. They asked me every question I didn't know. They asked, so what is the name of the first president of the United States? And I got it wrong. And then they asked me,
George Washington was the first.
that's okay. And they said, who is the president now?
Barack Obama.
I got that wrong too. And then they said,
I smell like
what is the capital of California?
Sacramento.
And I said,
Los Angeles.
and they said maybe 10 questions. But one, I don't even know how I got right. They said, what is the phrase that pays? No, they said, what is the phrase of the man, the cool man, that's on the show from this, the Happy Days? And I said, and they said I was right. I don't understand it. The Happy Days, what is the funsies, this phrase he says, and I said, and he said, you're right. And I still don't understand how I got it right. I don't even know. Fonzie says, eh?
Fonzie says, eh.
Oh, that's right. That's how I got it right.
You're so close, and you're
got
right.
So, anyway, this video is so long. So long.
So we're gonna end it on a high
So
note.
we're going to end it on the note that is a high note. Because we have to go to sleep. Okay, my little nephew, you're going to sleep with your grandpa?
But guys, good news is we're going to make more episodes tomorrow. We're going to the beach tomorrow, so we could probably do like a beach video or something. We're still deciding on that if we're gonna do it or not.
Yes, we're going to see. But now it's time to say goodbye to all your family. See you real soon. KYY, because we love you. PANTS. Bye bye. See you soon.
See you tomorrow. Blah blah.